Yo, what's happening, everyone? Today is the 22nd of May of 2015. It's time to shave. And it's time to shave. Next Sunday, I'll be in Detroit. Actually, I arrive next Friday. I'll go over all that with you guys. Let's go ahead and get down to business. Today's brush is going to be Simpsons Chubby 3, Manchurian Ting, in a disco. How fitting. This actually, this is one of my preferred Chubby 3s, and it seems like it's been forever since I've used a Chubby 3, like at all, let alone on a video. Just seems that way. I'm pretty sure that that's not accurate. Today's soap is going to be vetiver, heather, and clary sage in the old school barrister and mann Ferrari font. This soap has definitely not gone fast. I've been conserving this one because it's one of the fallen warriors that are no longer available. New, that is, of course. You can find them. Occasionally you can find them used. Weirdos get rid of them. Oh man, I'm tired today, you guys. Put a really heavy load on this brush. Because that's always a good look. All right, so that's the start of good stuff right there. Oh man, so yeah, it's getting closer and closer, and I'm getting hyper and hyper. When I booked my flight from here, I forgot that I was not in Nashville when I booked the flight. My flight takes off at 5:45 a.m. Because I don't really like flying. I don't like boarding a plane after 7 when I'm on my way out for leisure travel. So that way I can get to my destination and have the whole day, you know? So, yeah, the reason I say that I forgot, excuse me, that I'm not in Nashville when I booked the flight is because it's going to be a bit of a bear to try to find. I don't think it's going to be a bear. I think I'm just going to have to call a cab company and get a ride. You know, just reserve a cab for that early in the morning, because quite frankly, I don't think that Uber's going to be able to help me out here, you know, with a ride that early. Lyft does not exist in Knoxville, so that's not a good look. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Reserve a cab, and I hope they're not anything. I hope they're not like the cabs in Nashville, where you know they look at you as though you know you just spit in their face when you tell them that you have to pay for the ride with a card, because those cabs in Nashville, man, they just do not. They don't like, excuse me, running a card to pay for the ride. It's pretty annoying, to be completely honest with you, but whatever. That's just one of the many reasons why I prefer Uber and Lyft. Old formula barrister and mann doing its thing. And by doing its thing, I mean not only building a nice lather, but also running up my, increasing my water bill. There we go. Even better. You know, I think I've mentioned this before, but when I got this brush, I kind of at first didn't like it. And I would have gotten rid of it immediately were it not a disco haze brush. These are my favorite handles. My favorite handle material, I should say. Yeah, I would have gotten rid of this brush immediately. But I didn't want to do that. And I'm glad that I held on to it because honestly, this one is one of my favorite chubby threes. Now, chubby threes, I have a few of them. I have a few chubby twos as well. They're all different since they're all hand tied knots, and you know, it's a natural fiber, meaning that you know, the hairs come from actual living things or formerly living things, the badgers themselves. So they're all going to be different. Today's razor is going to be Blackland, Blackbird. Blade of choice is a polsilver. Game time switch out there. Anyway, yeah, I would have gotten rid of that brush if it weren't a disco haze immediately, because at first it didn't kind of meet my standards. Oh yeah, I remember where I left off. Chubby twos and chubby threes. It seems to me that as a rule, chubby two is going to have more backbone and more scrub than a chubby three. At least of the ones that I've tried. And I've tried quite a few of each. I've gone through quite a few of each. And, you know, I've held on to the ones that I really like. So, yeah, the chubby twos and the chubby threes. The twos tend to have more backbone and scrub, which is what I really like in a brush. I think I just went over a pimple there. So yeah, that's kind of why I mentioned earlier that it seems that it's been forever since I've used a chubby three. Excuse me. So this that chubby three down there, the one that I'm using today, it has one of the densest knots in any of my chubby threes, and it's very nice actually. I definitely grew to love it. It didn't blow me away at first, but after repeated use and comparisons to most of my other chubby threes, it definitely has it's won a spot. And I just went over a pimple right here as well. I think that's a pimple. I don't know what that is. Some weird old bump that I wasn't born with. And that wasn't there Thursday, I don't think. So yeah. Anyway, looking forward to getting to Detroit. The weather's not looking so good this year. I always keep an eye on the forecast, especially now that we're getting so close to the actual day itself. Weather forecasts, of course, get a little bit more accurate the closer you get. And it appears that we've run out of luck with regard to weather this year. It looks like it's going to be a high probability of rain, and the temperatures look pretty high. They're looking mid to high 80s. Couple that with the humidity that a rain always brings, and ooh, it's going to be uncomfortable. Thankfully, VIP has plenty of seating. Shaded seating at that. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Excuse me. VIP tickets for this for this festival are absolutely worth the premium for 2 reasons, 3 reasons, 4 reasons. Reason number 1 is the number of bars in the VIP area. 2 is the fact that they sell stronger, cheaper, bigger drinks. Again, the shaded seating in VIP is number 3. And they have trailers of air-conditioned bathrooms that are constantly kept clean all weekend long. The older I get, the more magic that really just ends up being. If you've ever been to a music festival and have had to use those disgusting porta potties that have been slow cooking all day, a mixture of piss and doo-doo, nasty, disgusting. Again, those air-conditioned well-maintained bathrooms, man, they are so clutch. Even more so for the women. So, yep, what'd I tell you? Got myself good there. I'm nearly done. Getting all the stuff that I need to get. Just got a new pair of shoes delivered the other day. Cool bike, bro. Took delivery of a pair of new shoes earlier this week. Got some shirts and shorts. I definitely am not one of the more fashionable festival goers. I go in a pair. Usually, I go in a pair of Adidas basketball shorts and a button-up shirt. I rave in comfort, not style. Not to mention that this year, the lineup and the schedule looks like it's going to be very conducive to lounging. That text message I just got a few minutes ago was actually from one of my Detroit virgins that's going this year. Her and her boyfriend are going. They've never been to Detroit. They've never been to the festival. So I'm looking forward to that. I get to show them around the city, and I get to take a look at the city myself. It's been a year, you know? This is a great razor, man. I'm really looking forward to the open comb version when it gets released. Pretty sure I'm going to get rid of this one. And I would get rid of it not because I don't like it, but simply because I prefer open comb razors. Excuse me. But this thing gets the job done, man. This is a great razor. If you've not used one of these, again, they do have a little bit more blade exposure. Than a lot of razors out there. But it's not a rude razor. It just gets the job done with no fuss. Get yourself a good lather on your skin and you will be okay. With this polsilver, this razor is just cake, man. See, a lot of people have taken delivery of their Barrister and Mann 42, and that's cool. A lot of people missed out on that one last year, it seems. One second, let me get rid of all this extra. This thing is good, you guys. And here comes the march of the vetiver from this soap. Again, this is the soap that I like to refer to as late onset vetiver. I don't ever get the vetiver straight away on this one. It always takes a bit for it to show its head, or to rear its head, and the vetiver's coming through and it's marvelous. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I've got some new people to show around downtown this year, and downtown Detroit has had a lot of money poured into it since the last time I was there, and my brother was there only recently, a few weeks ago. My brother was there a few weeks ago, and he said there's a lot more life in downtown than there used to be. He would know when he was in the Coast Guard. Coast Guard station was not too far from downtown, and one of his favorite places to go eat lunch was Bangkok Crossing, which is right on Woodward, if I'm not mistaken. I think I may be able to get this done in one take. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. Fine fresh vetiver is what we're using today. And I hope you guys have had a good week. I hope you'll have a good week. Again, next Sunday when I record my video, I'll be doing so from the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Weston Book Cadillac in downtown Detroit, Michigan, and I cannot wait. Looking forward to being miserable next week for you guys. Peace. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Actually, you know what? I completely forgot. And I'll do this while I'm putting on the aftershave, because it feels weird not doing it on camera. Couple channels that I wanted to make mention of. A couple guys whose videos I like to watch. First is Chad. His channel name is Shaving on the Dark Side, and I'll give links to these dudes in the description. But yeah, Chad is good. I like Chad's videos. And the other guy is Stay Smooth Shaving. I don't know what it is about that dude's videos, but I like watching his videos. He's just, I guess, like I said, stay smooth. He's just got a very smooth style about him. Excuse me. And there we go. Yes. Again, check out Shaving on the Dark Side and stay smooth. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.